Judy, what are the dynamics that you saw at work, not just in the huddle, but in the events even afterwards? And Jim touched on the mindset of these three young ladies and their decisions. What's in play here?
Well, as teenagers, their moral development is not yet complete, and that's why we really do rely on our coaches and our educators to aid with that, to teach them what's right and wrong. And when you're getting this message from a coach and there's coercion involved and he is in a position of power where these women can actually be punished, they can be taken off the team, they can actually have social repercussions with other teammates making fun of them. It's a really, really tough situation. So I'm actually very, very surprised that these three women even found the courage to stand up, because there were so many factors that would prevent them from doing so and really kind of shun them into silence.
What would you see as the possible way back for someone who is implicated in something like this?
I think what the coach really needs to do at this point is really examine what about this actually made him think about himself before the girls, because he really made this personal. It was an ego thing. It was something that was very competitive for him and he wanted to win. But he lost sight of the goal of being a coach, which is to educate these young women and help them improve their skill sets. So if he's able to show that he's willing to invest in this area and to put this as the ultimate and primary goal in his coaching, I believe he should be given a second chance.
It necessarily has not been an expeditious process administratively for the school investigation, and so they've turned to the courts this past week and just at the edge of the deadline filing that suit. But what message might be sent with, some might say, the single-minded pursuit of this issue by this one parent?
I think one of the things that the parent really wants to show is that there must be consequences for this coach's behavior. If Kenny White is going to be learning from this experience, he needs to be given direct repercussions other than just a 3-game suspension. And it might also send out a message to other coaches as well that they really need to watch their behaviors, really focus on their own emotion regulation, and remember why they're there to be coaches in the first place. And also give these young women another chance, just to teach them that if you do see something that feels wrong, you should speak up, and perhaps a parent will advocate for you too.
It could be, Judy, that we haven't heard from Gentry, but that hers is the most teachable moment here. She didn't fight, flare out or whatever, or even speak about it, but she accepted and moved on.
That's right. She exhibited great sportsmanship. She exhibited great emotion regulation skills in the moment. When you see that clip over and over again, you see that she was calm and she just looked over to the referee and to her coach for the next steps. She did not act out and she did not react.
All right, the story is not done, but our discussion unfortunately has come to a conclusion. Jim Thompson, Dr. Judy Ho, thank you so much for being with us outside the lines. We appreciate it.